Hey Libra, I hope you all are doing well. This is going to be a general reading for the rest of January. Any information you need, you can find it in the description box down below, Libra. I do have personals open right now. It is a 3-question video reading. It's $28.28. You get it within 2 business days. Now this does close out on Friday, January 31st at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So everything is down there, of course, only if you're interested, Libra. We're going to go ahead and begin here, see what we got here for you. And Libra, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter Libra signs, okay? So let's see what we have here for you, Libra. What do we got for Libra next few days in January? Okay. Wow, the Chariot's your overall energy. I was feeling very underwhelmed when I first pulled these cards right here, but Chariot is your overall. And that is a card of victory for movement. I feel like you're moving on from some sort of disappointment here. It seems like there was some unknown, like how am I going to do this? How's this going to pan out? How would this even work? And then Justice is right underneath that. Something ends up working out, Libra, when I feel like you don't expect it to. You really don't expect it to. The Chariot is a card of victory for movement. Some of you, Libra, this might have to do with a car. So I'm not sure what's going on with that, but for some of you, there could have been some sort of like disappointment or some sort of unexpected car trouble. And I know that for some, like that doesn't sound like a huge deal, but cars are a pain sometimes. And I do think that for some of you, there could have been some car troubles and something turns around for you. But you start off with the Hangman, which can be like a card of delays and things of that nature. And like I said, I think that for some, there was something going on here where you're like, how's this going to play out? Like, what's going to happen? And it doesn't have to necessarily just be with the car. Let me be clear about that. I feel like there was definitely a disappointment here of some sort. And, when it comes to the Chariot, that's your overall. So these next few days, I feel like is triumph over those obstacles. It's a victory. It's progression after being in this very stuck energy. And, like looking at this a little closer, you have the Ace of Pentacles showing up right after the Hangman. So it's like you're in a bind of some sort, and then this Ace of Pentacles energy shows up here all of a sudden, right? And the Knight of Wands is present. It's almost like as soon as this happens, I feel like this happens fast and it happens right when you need it to, Libra. Like that Ace of Pentacles. Something is offered here, something is available, and it speeds things up for you. Like I said, I don't feel like whatever the problem is, whatever you're doing there in that Hangman energy, I don't feel like it lasts very long. Let's see what we have. What else do we have here for Libra? Some of you, it could be that like maybe there was some sort of break with work, right? Maybe you're like, well, how am I going to fill that gap of finances, right? Could be something like that here, and maybe somebody offers to help, or maybe you figure out that you had money put back somewhere, right? I don't know, Libra. There's something going on here where I feel like it comes in when you need it the most, right? Maybe it's a bonus or something of that nature. Let's see what we have here. Or you've got something extra lying around and somebody's like, oh, I'll buy that off of you for blah, blah, blah price. And you're like, that's exactly what I need. So great. What else we got here? 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. A weight. It's showing up right underneath the Hangman. Then you got the Page of Swords and the 2 of Swords. It's almost like some of you, it's like, yes, closed mouths don't get fed. So if you need help, the worst somebody can say is no, right? But for a lot of you, I really feel like somebody just kind of notices this because you got the Page of Swords here. Like 7 of Pentacles, you're kind of waiting on something, right? That's the 7 of Pentacles energy, evaluating things, figuring out like what you can do, what you can move around. I feel like somebody kind of notices that you're doing this. Page of Swords, curious, observant energy. Or they notice that you're stressed, right? So that's kind of the vibe that I get here. This could be whoever is helping, or maybe this is a job offer that's coming in with that Ace of Pentacles. But Ace of Pentacles is really good for work, money, business. 2 of Swords is present here. I do think some of you could be reluctant to accept help or to accept this offer, but I really feel like it gets you on track here. I really feel like it gets you on track. Now, for some of you here, there is this energy too where someone that you have moved on from, they could be popping back up. Now, I will say it doesn't seem with the energy I'm seeing that this was something that was like a long-term commitment. It feels like this could have been a fling. You were hoping it went somewhere, but it was too inconsistent, too in and out. Like maybe this person was taking days to message back and, you just kind of let it go, right? But I do feel like this person could be coming back into your space, and they may be being a little bit more persistent with wanting to communicate. You're like, yeah, I'm fine. whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then you kind of move on, and then they're messaging again. You're like, this is weird, you know? So I feel like for some of you, there could be a person like re-entering your life and kind of being a little bit pushy or prying, and you're like, what do they want? You know, they didn't like care about what I had to say 2 months ago, right? Whenever you were talking to this individual. So I do think there's somebody who's being a little more persistent and trying to push things forward, but I'd be careful with whoever that is, because it seems like there was some sort of other option that may not have panned out the way they wanted it to. Knight of Pentacles is showing up here, Virgo energy. Page of Wands. And, you know, I think for some of you, you may be like, so what if they had another option and it didn't play out the way that they wanted it to, right? It's like, what if that other option changed their mind and returned? You know, would they still choose you? So that's something that maybe you need to ask yourself. What else do we have here? We have the Magician showing up. All right, Libra. It's like I said, I really feel like there's some good news coming in here when you need it the most. Knight of Pentacles, money being slow moving, or some news being slow moving, and somebody's like, in the meantime, you know, this is what you can do, or this is how I can help, or, you know, and it's not even necessarily, Libra, that for some of you, you're like being given a handout. It really feels to me like there might be some sort of exchange that's going on here. Like, you can give me this and I'll give you that, or, you know, we can help each other out in this manner, right? There's something like that happening here. The Magician is showing up. This is somebody who's very skilled, talented, resourceful. I think for some of you, this could even be representing the fact that you have some sort of idea and you figure something out yourself. But for a lot of you, I do think that there is some sort of help or opportunity coming in. It's coming in fast, like right when you need it. As soon as you're like, what am I going to do? There it is. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here overall, is you pushing forward, moving through some sort of obstacle here, and an opportunity coming in to help you do that. So that's what I am seeing here for you, Libra. I hope that this was helpful or fun or whatever you needed it to be. Details are down below for anyone interested in personals. Like I said, it is a 3-question video reading. It is $28.28. You get it within 2 business days. But Libra, this does close out on Friday, January 31st at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So everything's down there. Like I said, only if you are interested, but if this is where we part, Libra, thank you for being here. I really appreciate you, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye.